We came to Mississinewa thinking this might be our best RV trip yet. It was our first Indiana State Park, our longest tow so far, and the first time we brought the e-bikes. But almost right away, the trip started testing us. The shower wouldn't trigger hot water unless we ran the bathroom sink at the same time. The e-bikes were a lot harder to haul than I expected, and then somehow they became the highlight of the entire trip. For a while, I honestly thought it was all worth it, until departure morning, when I found this on my truck. We've only taken the RV out twice before, but this trip feels like a pretty big step. It's our longest drive yet, our first Indiana State Park, our first time bringing the e-bikes, and it's the 4th of July weekend. Hopefully everything goes smoothly, but we'll see. One of the big questions before this trip was how we were actually going to bring both e-bikes with us. This was our first time loading them into the truck for a camping trip, and I already knew it wasn't going to be easy. We had to remove the batteries, fold the bikes, lift them into the bed, and then somehow fit everything else around them. Hopefully all this effort would be worth it once we got to the campground. At this point, we had no idea whether bringing the bikes would become part of every trip, or if this would be the last time. I was probably being a little overcautious, but I wasn't about to let two brand new e-bikes slide around in the truck bed. This was our first trip to an Indiana State Park, our longest camping trip so far, and the first time we brought the e-bikes along. We were hoping for a relaxing 4th of July weekend, but this trip ended up giving us a little bit of everything.
Hello.
Hi.
Do you have a reservation?
Yes.
What's it under?
Can I start backing up?
Yes, you could start backing up.
Okay, I think you're getting cut off a lot, like you're not pushing the button when you talk.
I don't know if I'm pushing the right button. Can you hear me?
I can now. Okay, here we go. How am I doing?
You gotta cut the wheel. Okay, you're looking good, I think, unless you're gonna jackknife the truck, but keep going.
Okay.
Wow, your truck is really, you're gonna jackknife, I think, look at you, yeah, I don't, okay, go ahead, try it again. It's looking good. Okay, good, I'm glad you're not, okay, good, you're not, okay. Now you gotta make the trailer turn, okay? Make the trailer turn, the trailer has to turn, okay? The trailer, you're gonna have to turn the trailer. Keep going, but you can't go back too much more or else you're gonna hit the tree. Can you see anything?
Yeah, I'm moving forward now. I'm gonna try to straighten it out.
Of the car into the grass in front of you in order to keep going. Okay, just be careful that you don't jackknife. Keep going for the trailer. Okay, keep going, be careful. I don't, okay, the trailer is positioned good, but your car, Check your car.
Yeah, I'm trying to straighten it out.
Okay, you could come straight back. You're good.
After a little trial and error, we finally got the camper and truck where we wanted them, and the rest of the outside setup went pretty smoothly. After a long first day of getting here, backing into the site, and getting everything set up, Alicia made us fajitas on the Blackstone for dinner. I think it looks pretty good. Friday morning started with our first real problem of the trip. Everyone else was still asleep, and I was trying to figure out why we weren't getting hot water from the shower. The water heater wasn't even turned on when the shower was running, but when I tried the bathroom sink, the hot water worked just fine. Step 1 was getting them to the campground. Step 2 was getting them back out without dropping one. Up until now, they'd mostly been sitting in the garage. This was their first real camping trip. We weren't just testing the bikes, we were testing whether they actually made camping more enjoyable. I figured this would be a good first test for the bike, a quick ride to the campground dumpster. Mission accomplished. For lunch, Alicia made a crispy potato salad from Trisha's cookbook from Keep Your Daydream. This was the first recipe we've tried from the book, and it turned out really good. We ended up eating the whole thing.
That is good, just like that.
We even put up a few 4th of July decorations to celebrate the holiday. Alright, I'm recording the broken part, not you though.
Yeah, that thing is terrible. It slides right into the...
After my shower earlier, we wanted to see if it would happen again. Sure enough, the shower was still barely putting out enough water. The water pressure?
Yeah, I'm like trying to rinse.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Probably need to take the thing off.
But it's better than a cold shower, right?
So there I was, holding the shower curtain while Alicia finished her shower.
I was not expecting this when you called me in here.
What were you expecting?
Just something with the water, not the shower thing broken.
For some reason, running the bathroom sink at the same time made the shower work much better. After the screw broke during the original RV lock installation, RV Lock sent us a replacement. So while we were at the campground, I swapped the damaged lock out for the new one. And unfortunately, we found a couple more issues. The top of one of the bedroom nightstands was starting to separate, and in the bathroom, a misaligned cabinet latch had put enough stress on the door that one of the screws pulled out.
Happy 250th.
All right, happy 4th of July, everybody. Good little girl. He likes to wear clothes.
Good boy.
One of the things we were most looking forward to on this trip was finally getting out and riding the new e-bikes together. We rode through the campground, down to the beach, stopped at the camp store, and then found a bike trail to explore. After all the trouble getting these bikes here, this was the part that made it feel worth it.
Morning.
One thing we noticed right away was how much more of the state park you can see on bikes than on foot. It also made exploring so much easier. Instead of driving everywhere, we could just hop on the bikes and go.
Just use your brakes. To the right.
There were a lot more places to explore than we expected.
Yeah.
Is this the end?
Yeah. Turn back around.
The ride near the lake ended up being one of our favorite parts of the weekend.
Yeah, I'd be struggling up this hill if I was all pedaling.
Neither of us had owned e-bikes before, so we were still getting used to them, but it didn't take long before we were hooked. It was nice to slow down for a while and just enjoy the scenery instead of worrying about the next RV problem.
You have to slow down and turn around. Okay.
After a couple hours riding around, we were already saying these bikes might have been one of our better purchases.
Onions for, but we have 3, so I'm thinking we could do.
Yeah, since we're not doing 4 steaks anymore, we have room. I've been cooking for about 1 minute. I can't believe how thick these are. I had no idea that they were like this. It's going to be a lot of meat.
After a great afternoon riding the bikes, it was time for our 4th of July dinner. We don't have steak very often, so this was a special meal for us. And at about $80 for 4 steaks, there was a little pressure not to mess them up. This was also our first time cooking steaks on the Blackstone, so we were hoping for the best. We woke up Sunday morning to a wet campsite after the storms the night before. The rain also kept the fireworks pretty quiet, which was a relief for us and the dogs. Now it was time to start packing up and get ready to head home. Now came the part I wasn't looking forward to, getting both e-bikes back into the truck. It was hot, humid, and everything was wet, and these bikes definitely weren't getting any lighter. That's not easy, let me tell you, even with the battery out. With everything packed up, all that was left was to hitch the trailer and head home. As I was getting ready to hitch up, I noticed damage on the side of my truck. My heart just sank. Someone had hit it and taken off without leaving a note. After an incredible weekend, this definitely wasn't how we expected the trip to end. Over the next few days, I filed the insurance claim, scheduled the repairs, and eventually dropped the truck off at the body shop. It was a frustrating way to end our first big camping trip, but it's one we won't forget.